Good morning. Oh, sorry, silly message just popped up. How are we all? Happy Friday, the 9th of April. Hope you all had a lovely Easter and a good few days off. I had a few days off, and it was blissful, as you probably all know, because I was. Hey, Kate, how lovely to see you. Hope you had a good Easter. You still got the kids at home at the moment, or are they all back at school? Or is it next week they're all back? It's probably next week, actually. I'm so out of touch with school holidays, to be quite honest with you. So, how's your week been? It's been so weird, isn't it? I can't. Good morning, Leslie. How lovely to see you. It's been quite weird, isn't it? I can't quite get my head around the fact that it's already Friday today, and we've lost a day not working. But I mean, that was good, but it means that not so much gets done. And these days, my work is so full on, I don't get any time off. But there again, there's nothing you can do if you do have time off. But any of you who are opening next week, are you all ready? Is everything okay? Oh, goodness, Kate. This week and next week, they're off. Oh, Lord. That's very badly organised, isn't it? Look, they've only just gone back, haven't they? Anyhow, let's not go into the school situation. So, as I was saying, any of you who are opening next week, are you ready? Have you got everything sorted that you need to do? Have you got everything up to date? Especially, well, obviously, I'm going to say this, especially as far as your accounts and everything are concerned, so that you're ready to start. Clean slate, new start. Off we go. Let's get through this, and no more lockdowns, no more anything to do with COVID, actually, preferably. So what's Leslie saying? Leslie's saying, working from home, so can only be here for a short while, catch up on rest later. Not a problem. Leslie, none of my Friday focuses last for very long. 10 to 15 minutes at the absolute most. So let's get on with it then. So what we're going to talk about today is why do you need an accountant for the growth of your business? Is that who you need? Do you need a business coach? Do you need an accountant? What do you need? Now, a lot of accountants, traditional accountants, will just do your compliance work and your tax work. Done, dusted, sorted. That's it. These days, I think you'll find that a lot of accountants don't just do that. They don't just do the compliance work. The compliance work is boring, to be quite honest with you. It's really boring. That's why we do it, not you. But the compliance work it's all looking at everything in the past, which we've got to do in order to be able to move forward. Understandable, completely understandable. But if we continue to look backwards, we are never going to work out what we want to do in the future, how we're going to get there, what are our plans. Now, we've just started up a new quarter. Have we all done our 90-day plans? Lynn, how lovely to see you. Terrified, doing very little for over a year to an avalanche of demand. I know, Lynn. Okay, we will be we'll be talking about that, I promise you. Leslie, yes, you need your accountant. I'm going to share this on here. To be an extension of your team. Leslie, that is so right. And if only more people would understand that accountants they're not the scary ones. They're not the ones that you need to be fearful of. They're the ones who want to be involved in everything so that they can help you. I've recently taken on a new client who is, she's not very used to using an accountant for what I do. And so she suddenly said to me, oh, by the way, we've sorted out how we're taking on a new member of staff at the end of May. And I said, right, okay, fine. So have we planned all of this? Have you planned all of this? Have you worked out exactly how much it's going to cost you? Well, no. Okay, so this is what you need to do. You need to involve me in this. I can help you. I can help you. I can take the pressure off you. I can work out all these figures for you. I can see whether or not you can afford it. If you can't afford it, I can say to you, yeah, okay, fine. Don't do it in May. See if you can wait until June, because in June, you're going to have such and such and such coming in. And if you don't look at your cash flow forecast, you're not going to know necessarily how much that's going to cost. She had no idea how much it was going to cost for employers' national insurance. It's quite a basic thing, but especially when you're working with a new client, you have to sort of gently get them into the feeling of involving you in everything. And this is what accountants do these days, I believe. And personally, I think your accountant is the best person to help you with the growth of your business in certain cases. Some accountants. Okay, I'll talk about me, okay, because It's all about me. No, it's not. I'm an accountant, but I've also run my own businesses. So I see things from both sides. And that's how I can help clients, because I can understand things from an accountant's point of view, but I can also understand them from a business owner's point of view. So when you've got a struggle and a worry in your business, oh my God, I don't know how I'm going to do this. I don't know what my profit should be. I don't know what markup I'm using on my products. Then I can help you as an accountant. But as a business owner, when you come to me and you say, whoa, hell, oh my God, I'm so overwhelmed here. I don't know what I'm going to do. How am I going to get my bank reconciliations done in order to get my accounts done? I need to look at these figures and that I can help you on that as well. And that's where accountants are changing these days, because they're not just doing the compliance work. And so let's just have a bit of a talk about this. So a lot of small businesses put off hiring an accountant until they are a bit bigger. That's completely understandable. But if you're planning on staying small, then that's absolutely fine. If you are planning on growing your business, you don't want to do it on your own. Whether you've got staff, whether you've got partners, whatever it happens to be, you do not want to do it on your own. You need somebody to see it from a different perspective, completely different perspective. My clients, I look at their figures, I look at their businesses from above. I look at what is going on that they might not see. I look at a big picture of things. I don't necessarily know their detailed plans as to what they want to do, but I do know their rough idea, their vision. One of the things that I send to my clients is a vision plan, because I want them to really picture where they want to be in 12 months, 12 months, 3 years, 5 years, etc., so that we can start working to that together. It's so much easier, isn't it, working towards a goal if you've got somebody else to help you do it? Well, I think it is anyhow. So it's obvious that smaller businesses, starting off businesses, are going to put off hiring an accountant because it's expensive as far as they're concerned, and they want to save money for whatever it is that they're saving money for, whether it's new subscriptions, whether it's new software, whether it's new desks, new products, whatever it happens to be. Perfectly understandable. But sometimes an accountant can actually save you money on your taxes. In fact, the majority of the time they can, because they know the ins and outs of HMRC. Well, up to a point, because HMRC change on a daily basis, but they know, roughly speaking, the ins and outs of HMRC, and so therefore they can see things from a different perspective, but they can also they know what they can and can't put through your accounts. They'll know all about tax breaks and loopholes and business incentives and stuff like that, which you probably won't know. It's no fault of your own. You can't do it all. But I really would not put off having an accountant for too long if you can do it. Having an accountant will also free up your valuable time. Now, you are good at whatever it is that you're good at in running your business. So whether that's creating your products, whether that's being a therapist, whatever it happens to be, it makes no difference what it is. You are good at that. If you are good at being an accountant, then you would probably be an accountant. Well, you might not, but you could be an accountant. So getting somebody else to do it, one, it takes the pressure off you, and two, it frees up your valuable time so that you can start to earn more in your business. You can increase your turnover, which in turn is going to increase your profits. It's a bit of a no-brainer, isn't it, really? Sometimes it is expensive getting an accountant, but it depends on what they're going to do. And you need to work out and weigh up what that value is that they're giving you. If they're just going to be doing compliance work and tax work, then fine. If you're small sole trader, you're just starting out, you could probably do it. Leslie, I'm here if you need me at any time. You can always go onto my website and you can make an appointment for a discovery call, and we can have a chat and see what's what. Anytime you want to, not a problem. I lost my track then. An accountant will give you startup advice. Many small business owners are very reluctant to hire an accountant. It's kind of understandable, especially in the beginning stages. But an experienced accountant will be able to provide valuable advice during that startup stage. Things like key financial risks, things like budgeting, financial forecasting, funding, tax incentives, your overall financial health. Any accountant who can give you all of that information, as well as just doing your compliance work, is going to be worth their weight in gold. Honestly, they really, really are. it can be quite scary hiring an accountant. It can be quite scary moving to a new accountant from an old accountant. I've had a lot of people during COVID who have tried to contact their accountants. They've taken weeks, if not months, to get back to them. And they've been a bit disappointed. So they've come over to me, which is great. And so many of them have actually said, I'm not trying to blow my own trumpet, but so many of them have actually said, good Lord, I always thought that an accountant literally just did your account and your tax return and then said goodbye. They didn't realize that they spent so much time learning about your business, learning about you, understanding where you're coming from. I had no idea. Why do you call yourselves accountants if that's all you do? Because actually you don't. You do an awful lot more than what an accountant is known as. Absolutely. Well, that's why I call myself a business consultant now. I don't know whether I am a business consultant, but I help businesses grow. So I think I probably am a business consultant. Anyhow, let's go back to what else an accountant will do for you to help you with your growth. So with all the startup advice and everything else like that, we can really help you build a really solid financial foundation. When you've got a solid financial foundation, it's like building a house. If you've got a slightly wobbly one or it's built on a floodplain or something like that, it's going to be a bit wobbly and funny. And therefore, if you build up and up and up and up, it's going to go, whoops, not good. You have your solid foundations on a house, you build up and up and up and up, you're fine. You've got the strength in the foundations. Same with the business. If you have your foundations absolutely solid, then you can grow. You can start to diversify. You can start to do whatever it is that you want to because you know that the foundations are solid. You've got your systems, you've got your processes, you've got everything already set up. Whether that's your finances, whether you're running profit first, it makes no difference what those foundations are. They're all different for every single business. But if you've got those foundations solid, you will be able to grow. What else does your accountant do to help you grow? Manages your cash flow. If you don't manage your cash flow, you won't be able to grow. You won't be able to see where you're going. Not just where you've been with your previous accounts, but where you're going. You won't be able to forecast what is going to be happening. When is your VAT due? Okay, so I've got to pay £10,500 on my VAT in 2 months' time. Heck, how am I going to pay that and my payroll? Okay, fine. So in order to do that, reverse engineer. In that case, I need to start getting some more money in now to stop paying for those things. Then I need to put it aside. Do I do profit first? Do I have those pots already set up? Is that money already set up? I know for a fact that my taxes are paid for next December. I know for a fact that my personal taxes are saved up. I know for a fact that my VAT is already saved up because I use profit first. I know for a fact that I am making a profit in my profit pot because I'm putting it aside and predetermined percentages every week without fail. And it doesn't matter if I've only had a very small amount in that week. If tiny percentages go in, that's absolutely fine. It's something. It's a routine. It gets you into a habit. And it means that it takes you peace of mind, gives you peace of mind, takes that horrendous sense of panic that I think a lot of people feel, especially small businesses. I think they really do feel that because they get worried that, oh my God, have I done this right? Have I submitted that right to HMRC? What are they going to do? Are they going to come back to me? Have I asked for too much? Have I said that? Oh, whatever it happens to be, it doesn't make any difference. It makes no difference. So a quality accountant will also help you with growth management. It can help you fund. It can help you manage the growth of your business. It will help you identify the sources of funding if you need them and present your case to potential investors. They also help you manage sudden growth spurts. Now, during COVID, a lot of people have had massive growth spurts and they are not in the right position to be able to deal with that because their foundations aren't strong enough. And if they're not strong enough, they are likely to collapse. Point 6 is the fact that an experienced accountant has market knowledge. They know exactly where your company's position in relation to the market sector. They can leverage this knowledge and create a unique selling point for you. They can do all sorts of things for you, but you need to ask them. You need to get them as part of your team. If you've got a team, whether that's VAs or whether that's actual real people, no, not real people, real employees in your office. I don't mean real people. Sorry, that was very rude. Kate, sorry, that was very rude. What I mean is whether you've got a team and they're actually employed or whether you've got virtual assistants and they're still part of your team, if you don't include your accountant as part of your team as well, they're not going to know what's going on. If they don't know what's going on, they can't help you. I always used to say this to my children. I can't help you if you don't tell me what's happening. I can't help my clients. I have one of my clients is doing does up camper vans and sells them, and she suddenly came to me last week and she said, oh, we've decided that what we're going to do is we're going to buy some camper vans, we're going to do them up, and then we're going to rent them out. And I said, well, that's absolutely fine, but we need to go through all the figures. Oh, do we? Yes, we do. Because we need to know, one, whether you can afford it, and two, whether it's actually going to make you any income. Because if it's not going to make you any income, there's no point. Oh, is that what you do? And I was like, yeah, that's what I do. Wow. Oh, I had no idea. I thought we had to do all of that ourselves. And the point is that we're part of her team. We want to help her, because the more I help her and the more I help her team, the more she's going to rely on me for extra advice, and therefore I'm going to be even more involved in what's going on. So let us wrap this up. We've been going for 16 minutes. So it does pay to hire a high quality proactive, and proactive is the key word here, accountant. There are loads of cheap services out there. If you want to do it on cheap, on the cheap, and you want to just do it on cost, then that's absolutely fine. But if I was you, I would shop around, see what value you're going to get. Not just, are they going to do your compliance work within 30 days or whatever it happens to be, or are they going to get your tax return in on time? Well, if they're not, then they're not very good accountants for a start. But what else are they going to do for you? What else could they do for you? What else would they suggest? How do they work? Always, always ask those questions. And if you don't know the questions to ask, tell them that. Because the majority of people who run accountancy businesses that aren't just accountancy are there to help. That's what they want to do. They want to be part of your team. They want to help. That knowledge and experience that they have will help you grow your business. A good accountant will do everything they can, not only to save you money on taxes, but also to provide that valuable advice, manage your cash flow, secure your financial future of your business for your family, so that you can start enjoying things instead of paying yourself a pittance, so that you can start actually not worrying about it, not having sleepless nights about it. That's what we're there for. Give it to us to do, for goodness sake, okay? And accounts work is not the only thing that other accountants will do. Some of us are business advisors, consultants, mentors, whatever you want to call us. We've got a huge wealth of knowledge and experience at our fingertips. Ask your accountant what else they do. For instance, I'm a certified Profit First professional. It's what I do is I help my clients make more profit in their business so that they have a better lifestyle. End of story. You don't know what it is? So contact me, let me know, and I'll help you. Lynn, thank you. This is me, she said. So glad you have our backs. Lynn, I have your back 100%. And I know that, as you said, you're terrified. You've done very little over the year, and there's an avalanche of demand. So Lynn, who can you ask to help? Who else do you need to help? Even if it's just on a temporary basis, even if it's I don't know, do you need a VA to help you or something like that? Think about it. Talk to me. If you want to talk to me before you open on Monday, then let me know, okay? Just let me know. I'm here to help. If you really want me to, I'm more than happy. I would rather help than think of you being in a worry. Okay, so please just come to me. I know it's really scary. A lot of people are saying this. It's really scary. We've done very little over the last year, and then suddenly we're being inundated. We need an appointment. We need this. We need that. We need that. Yes, we do. But we need to have a structure, because if you don't have a structure, you're going to burn out, and you don't want to burn out. Okay, so Lynn, just give me a call or email me, and we'll have a chat. Leslie, it'd be lovely to chat to you later. I hope this has been helpful for you all. Please just make your comments, do whatever you can. Just show me the love. Show me the love, and have a fabulous weekend. It's going to be quite nice weather, apparently. Speak to you soon. Bye.